So moved.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Aye.
Okay, and I have an agreement from DSNWK. There's a letter and then there's 2 copies to sign on the back.
Let me think the blackboard was used for.
Well, there used to be a bar. Remember?
Found it now.
And I don't know if at one point this wasn't used for a little courtroom,
Couldn't find it.
so that would be maybe used for that.
I always thought, well, we're up here with kids. I don't know whether we toured the courthouse. I remembered this room as being bigger when I was a kid, and maybe just because I was a kid, I don't know. But I also had somebody else say that. I think it was longer.
You know, we were right up against the wall before because the railings wasn't across. Still see where it was at. Had a little door on it,
Yeah.
or gate.
It's up. I think it's upstairs.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Still up there. We were really crowded. People come and sit with chairs.
Well, I think they held a municipal court over here.
It could be.
I know I attended a couple of times when I was in high school.
Now you're telling me. It's back when, is it?
Pittman, I know. Well, no, it was Andrews.
Andrews.
Ben Andrews.
Yeah. That's right. Did this remain the same, this agreement with these people?
Yes.
Do you know, did they happen to pay their taxes? I didn't think so. Because we're up around $9,000 now in back taxes.
Different house.
And I've got a letter.
This is the same outfit.
No. No, that's for mental health.
That's what I thought, I didn't think it was.
Okay, yeah, that's my fault.
I've got a letter for you to read on those others. Ellis County dropped them.
Completely.
There are 2 copies of that, Roger.
Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning.
Okay, do I hear a motion to go ahead and sign the agreement between Developmental Service of Northwest Kansas and Cheyenne County?
Motion to sign that.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Keep coming in here, one of these times we're gonna tell you no.
I know. And I'm not gonna say I'm not coming back because then I come back.
A resignation from Doug Sloper.
Do I hear a motion to go to accept this resignation?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
And then, I think Cody brought this up when they were doing the contract, back, I don't know what the date was. When they went to the new radios, for the county, they had a grant well, not a grant, but someone with the state, they got this loan through and then we made payments.
It's a
Well,
lease agreement.
Lease agreement, yeah. But anyway, between Terry Miller leaving and people taking over and people changing over at the city office, let's see, St. Francis is supposed to pay so much a year, and that was missed until they started working on this contract.
No, and who's requesting this?
Well, Lila has figured up what they owe. There's still 4 years left, and what they're saying is that since the county has taken over the equipment, they don't want to pay the last 4 years on it.
So they want to terminate their lease with the city, and they want full price from us.
No, they pay to us. We pay it, and then they pay us back.
Okay. Okay.
So we're just gonna take over the lease.
And we already have the lease. It's just, they don't want to pay.
They don't want to pay the back, and they don't want to pay in the
No,
future.
they paid the back.
Did they pay the back?
They
Okay,
don't
that
want
was
to pay
their
the
question last
future,
time.
which I don't know how you want to do it. I don't know. Leave that up to you guys.
Let's see this.
Too bad we didn't know this earlier. We could have added it in to the to the contract, how much they would pay a year. And I don't know how much it is. Maybe it's not that much.
Well, it's kind of complicated, looks to me like.
And down there at the bottom shows what the 4 years they don't want to pay.
Total for the city of St. Francis, $3,664
For the 4 years,
on the
or
cinema.
per year.
It doesn't really say.
They're basically saying they don't want to pay it now that it's our equipment.
Well, and I understand that because they don't have anybody use the equipment.
Yeah.
Can we use it?
Well, sure we can,
Well, yeah,
if we
Cody
can.
has it now.
Cody has it.
But when Cody was figuring how much we were gonna charge the city, we didn't know this.
Well, I don't know, they can't have very many, but they want us to take over the fire departments too.
Well, that's what I need to look into.
Yeah, that's-
I haven't had
that's the
time
question.
to really read it a bunch, but if it's
Yeah, not the
fire
fire
department, because, they paid the St. Francis Fire Department, the county paid some of that, and the city paid some of
Yeah.
that, so.
I think
Because
it
if-
needs to be tabled and more information
Yeah,
obtained.
If they're talking about retaining those radios for the city fire department, to me, that's still their responsibility. Now, I can understand taking the police department's radios, because that was part of the agreement. But I think Leslie's like, let's get some more information and see,
And I got that yesterday, so.
yeah. Because the contract's with KDOT, is who they lease all them through.
We need to find out if Cody knew about it.
Yeah,
He did, because he had visited with me about it.
Well, he
and there was
knew
a
there
lot of
was a lease.
confusion.
Well, I think we need to determine how many units are out there and who's using them and exactly what they want. They want the fire department or just what the PD had.
well, I don't know, a week or two ago, there was this discussion between Cody and Lila, and she decided to just clear it all. I haven't had time to, this come about
Yeah,
when
we'll
we're
get to
doing
it.
election budget, all that, so I haven't even had, because the city of Bird City owes county money too.
It can't be more than 2 or 3 radios, right?
Well, you wouldn't think if it's just the police
Police.
department, but if they're trying to include the city fire department, that.
Yeah, but you have, every vehicle had a radio in it, and then each officer had a radio, so.
Yeah. It's not just the handhelds then.
No, it'd be the ones in the cars too.
Wonder what they do about the ones we're not going to use anymore, out of the vehicles they're going to sell.
Well, they'll have to go back to KDOT, and then KDOT figures out what they do with them. But I think we're still responsible for whatever agreement's in place. It's not like they're gonna give us a refund.
Well, and I apologize, because at one point in time, it was like, okay, when they were talking about what was owed in the past and what was going to be owed in the future, they were trying to see what they could and could not do under the terms of the agreement that they had entered into to see if it could absorb it or not. And so I apologize. I thought that they were thinking they were going to try and write that off, but they went ahead and paid it.
Lila did.
Okay.
Now, is Mike Day left as city attorney?
Yes, Lauren Reynolds.
Lauren is now appointed as city attorney.
Yes.
Well, I agree with Leslie. Let's table this until we can get some more information and see exactly what we're getting into here.
Health insurance for people that retire before 65. Julie Armour's gonna be, she's gathering information for a resolution. As
Okay,
soon as
good.
she gets that to me, I'll get it to Leslie.
So we approved this notion.
Well,
Depending
you
on
said you
the
wanted
resolution,
to
yeah.
pursue it. so-
Right,
Yeah.
right, but part of it is just getting the proper resolution to get it in place.
Okay.
And then I just received an email this morning from Maura at K Camp. She is reaching out to an underwriter on the reserve fire unit that Dan Blair was wanting to possibly put together. So that's still out there. So.
Okay.
And then I have some information from Northwest Kansas Planning and Development, and also on the invoice where you want, that was tabled last time, because they owe back taxes.
Did Ellis County give an explanation of why they jumped out or haven't heard?
Thought about contacting Clerk, but I didn't have time.
Well, I know they had a meeting Wednesday night, and I would like to have Helen Dobbs'
I
input.
know Amanda had talked to Helen Dobbs to see what happened, and Helen said that Hayes newspaper was there along with, I think, people from the city council. There might have been, I don't know whether a commissioner, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, nothing was discussed. Nobody wanted to say anything with the paper there.
much we've been putting in that.
$3,217. I know the city of St., we pay half and the city of St. Francis pays half. And I do know that the city paid
They're
their
paid.
half. But they don't owe the city taxes.
Yeah.
This valuation, is that how many we've paid already, or is that?
I'm not sure. I'm really not. I think that's the valuation of all the property they own in Cheyenne County. But
When were they having the other meeting? You go into that?
I'm sorry.
Their other meeting?
It was last Wednesday night.
Did you go?
2 nights ago, I could not go. I told Helen on Tuesday or so that I wasn't going to be able to make it. That's the reason I kind of like to talk to her to see what took place. But it sounds like they didn't accomplish anything anyway.
It sounds like there's also concerns over that housing part of it, whether it's gonna stay afloat or not.
Well, the last I'd heard, they hadn't paid taxes on any of their properties anywhere. Yeah.
So they've got, what, 6 units in Bridgehead?
It's 2 locations now. I don't know if they're,
The other ones are theirs also. Let's see, so that would be 6. And,
John, all I really know is that they're the 5th Street Apartments.
okay, so 5th Street or, let's see. Yeah, I think that's 6 of them.
Did they put this budget together before they found out Ellis was?
I would assume so. They put it, and then found out they weren't paying, but.
I wonder why they were losing 30,000 in dues. Did some other county drop out?
Well, Ellis County cut theirs dramatically last year too, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're in trouble.
Yeah, because this letter says that he was notified on Monday that although they had previously agreed to pay $22,500 of the $40,000,
Yeah,
they now are not going to be members at all.
yeah.
$40,000. We expected, what, 130,000? Now they're not gonna get 40 of that.
Do we need a decision today on,
Keep tabling it. I don't know.
what's your opinion?
I think that we need to visit with Helen
I do too. I
and
would
find out
like
what
to.
exactly is going on. Why did Ellis County pull out? How is,
Yeah,
how do we know that this is going to continue? What is the status?
I agree. Let's table this matter until we
All
get
right,
some
I'll
more
see if I can
information.
get her to come to the next meeting.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I talked to Dr. Lick, and she is in favor of
Okay.
being appointed again this year. So.
Okay, need a motion to go ahead and appoint Dr. Heather Lick as the county health officer.
Also moved.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.